I am really excited about the rate at which solar energy is developing, solar technology is developing, and the rate at which wind energy technology is developing. The, the prices of wind and solar have dropped so dramatically over the past decade or so that it's just remarkable. In many places, they're now the cheapest electricity you can generate is from solar and wind. And that's exactly what we need to happen. So believe it or not, solar energy now costs about 10% as much as it did about 10 years ago. And wind power has come down to about a third what it was 10 years ago or less. So these are now the cheapest ways to generate electricity in many places. The challenge, of course, is that they're intermittent. And so they're not always there when you need them. But the good news on that front is that battery prices have been coming down dramatically over the same period of time.
The one area that I've been very encouraged by is the attention that's been given to food waste. That's a huge drain on resources, in addition to which when it gets into landfills, it's a major source of methane. And there's a lot of folks who don't get the adequate nutrition in urban areas that they need. So looking at this, at food waste and all of the means by which it can be reduced, and at the same time, increase food supply and food security and nutrition, I think is very important. And I've been very encouraged by the attention that it's been getting.
The strongest source of hope, especially over the last year, has been the youth movement. It relates to policy and where real change and real passion in a positive sense and great ideas are coming from. And I think it's kind of epitomized by the story of Greta Thunberg. I don't know if you followed that, but a schoolgirl from Sweden who within a single year has become a key figure for the climate activism movement all around the world, has challenged leaders of really important countries and has been in Twitter conversations and real conversations with many of them out of nowhere, has mobilized hundreds of thousands of people for strikes, for demonstrations, and it has actually, I believe, created policy change in multiple European countries and at the European level as well. So it shows me that there is a desire for that, especially among younger people, but it's not just been the younger generation that's been mobilized. And then finally, the young folks are having the right kinds of emotional responses to what is going on, right? This is about their future. And finally, somebody like Greta Thunberg is expressing anger, moral outrage, and the lack of an appropriate response to the scale of the problem. And she's communicating that in a way that is very, very clear, very effective. And so I see as reason for hope to see that we do have maybe the energy and the ideas and the passion distributed around the world that could be mobilized really quickly to create change. That's where I take hope from.